This is me, Megan Woodette, reporting live in studio to interview the ghost of Leonhard Euler, also known as Cyclops. Oh, and here he comes right now, Mr. Leonhard Euler. Right over here. Come on, come on. Okay, thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. Tell me now, or tell us, how did you get the name Cyclops?
Well, my friend Frederick the Great, the King of Prussia, gave me that nickname after I started losing my sight in my left eye.
Oh, very interesting. Anyways, so tell me, what were you doing during Queen Anne's War?
Well, I was 6, so...
Just wonderful, just what a wonderful story. So, anyways, moving on, tell us, what was the first notable event in this career you call?
I guess that was in 1727 when I took part in the Paris Academy Prize problem, and that year I lost to Pierre Bourgeois, the father of naval architecture.
You know what's really funny, Leonard? Can I call you Leonard? Okay. I've actually never heard about any of these big events you seem to be talking about, but the same year you're talking about this big event, King George II ascended the English throne. Yeah, big deal. And you know what? 2 years after that, Ben Franklin created the most popular colonial newspaper called the Pennsylvania Gazette. Yeah, still never heard about any of these huge things you seem to be talking about.
Since you don't really seem to be interested about my life, I'm just going to talk until you decide to interrupt me with your next historical fact. Yeah. So, I was born on April 15th of 1707, and in 1734 I married my first wife, Katharina Giselle, and we had 13 kids, but only 5 survived childhood. I know. It was very sad.
So sad. I'm crying.
And 3 years before that, in 1731, I gained a position at St. Petersburg Academy where I was a physics professor for 10 years.
Oh. Anyways, before you have the pleasure of leaving us today, can you tell us about some of the mathematical things you did in this career of yours?
Well, I solved the 7 bridges of Königsberg problem, which is where the condition of all vertices having an even degree for my Euler circuit, you know, my Euler circuit, came from.
Anyways, before, we let you loose your spirit, just coming up with all these jokes today, it's hilarious. You know what? We're going to have someone show us an example of this huge Euler circuit you seem to be talking about, but no one really knows about. Okay.
Alright, so for the Euler circuit, you can go from E to B, from B to A, then A to D, D to C, and then from C back to E, and you have touched every point once, and then every vertice has an even degree. So the Euler circuit is E, B, A, D, C, E. And that's an Euler circuit.
So, Leonard, I have one last question for you, before your spirit runs free. And tell us, we all would like to know, how did you die?
Great story. I died on September 18th in 1783 in St. Petersburg. I died of a brain hemorrhage while talking about the newly discovered planet Uranus.
Oh, that's hilarious. What a great way to die. Brain hemorrhage. Well, you know what? This is all pleasure getting to know you, but I'm just supposed to say that, so signing off here. We'll see you next time.